What's up, guys? It's Jeff here. So, got something kind of cool in the mail the other day. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. It had to come from Japan, so it wasn't like the most available thing to me, but it finally came in the mail about a week ago, and I just haven't really been motivated to do much as I'm in school right now full time. But I did get it. It is here. And we're going to go out to the red car and use these on the red car for now and just kind of send it and see what we think of these. And if we like them, I'm going to go ahead and order another set and get those ready for the white car when it comes back out of storage next summer, spring, summer. Anyways, so what it is, guys, is it's nothing huge, nothing major, but Grand Prix for the most part take 194 bulbs. They're pretty much all the side marker bulbs, the interior bulbs, pretty much most of the exterior bulbs except for the main ones like the headlights and the turn signals and the brake lights, that type of thing. But for the most part, it's 194s. And so I found this really cool thing for literally $2 on Wish, the app that you can get. And what it is it's these universal RGB car lights with their little remote control, and they are 194s. So you could technically swap out your entire interior that takes 194s or anything that takes a 194 bulb with these, and you could have whatever color you technically wanted rather than just buying one solid color. So I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put these in on the red car, and I'm going to kind of try them out and see how they work with the turn signals and stuff like that, and how they function, if I like them, if I don't like them, and how they work with the switchbacks that I have in there right now. For those of you who don't know what switchbacks are, when your driving lights are on, they're white. And then when you turn your turn signal on, it engages the switchback to turn off the white, and it turns on a yellow amber LED that flashes. So it's called a switchback on off, or amber off, because what happens is you need to get one that has the amber off function so that when you engage the turn signal, the white part of the LED turns off and the yellow part just turns on, rather than both of them being on at the same time, because then you can't really see the yellow because the white overtakes the yellow. So you need an amber off. So anyways, like I said, guys, it's kind of cool. They have a control and they have a strobe function, they have a fade function, they have a flash function, they have all sorts of stuff. And for $2, I thought, why not? I'll give them a try. They don't look the best of quality, but when you get it from Japan and you're ordering something from Wish, which is just a little app, can't expect the best of quality or the nicest of things. So I'm gonna run outside. I'm sure it's freezing out. Not gonna record that, but I will record when I get done, and I'll come back and grab the camera. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, so what's up? Back in from installing them, I will show you guys what they look like when I go out. I'm gonna quick get my pre-workout in for the gym, and then I'm going to head off to the gym. But first, I just wanted to say, couple pros, couple cons. One thing that's really, really cool is that the bulbs are actually a really nice quality. They output a great color, and it's the color that you're looking for. So if you want red, you get a red. If you want an orange, you get an orange. Blue is solid blue. And the other cool thing is you can control them individually or as a pair. But this is the con to that, is you have to be right in front of the bulb. So if you're driving down the road, you're not going to be able to sit there and use this little remote that they gave you and be like, oh, let me just reach out there and kind of switch colors as I'm driving. Not going to be able to do that. Another pro is they do have to have a constant power. You can't just turn them on. Well, you can turn them on or off once the actual light mechanism has been engaged, or your daytime running lights or anything that you have set up is running. So if they have a source of power, your corner light bulbs, they will turn on and stay on, and you can turn them off by this remote. But you cannot turn them on and off remotely if there is no power going to them. So like if your car is turned off, or if you're just sitting at a car show, you can't just turn on your side markers and have those running, which is kind of a downside. But it is really cool that you can kind of fake a police car in a way, which is pretty funny and cool. I had my left side as red and my right side as blue, and then if you hit that same color again, it starts to do a strobe of like 3 pulses. And so I would have one on the red side doing 3 pulse, and then the blue would switch to the 3 pulse. So it would be like right, left, and it was in the 3 pulse strobe mode. So it was like strobe, 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 and it looked like a police car, red and blue. So it's kind of cool. Obviously, that'll get you in a lot of trouble. I don't condone this and I don't recommend it, but it's cool. Otherwise, you can have them both flashing red or blue or any color you want at the same time. You can have them fading through the colors. You can have them doing a whole bunch of different things. It's really cool. So there are pros, there are cons. Another con, they're a little bit too long for the corner markers that I have. So they don't sit flush against the gasket to the actual housing and to screw in. They don't actually fit completely against it. You kind of got to angle them and then push them in and screw one side in, but not the other side. So they will stay secure, but it's not the full security, if that makes sense. So that's another con. Another pro is that the way I have mine hooked up in all my cars is that I want to be able to manually control my daytime running lights and my parking lights and all that stuff. So I disconnected my daytime running lights because I have HIDs and I don't need them on. So the way I have it set up is I don't have any daytime running lights. The only way I ever have lights is if I manually turn the switch to the left of the steering wheel to either the parking light or to full headlight. So what's cool is once you have them set to the color you want, say red for my red car, it's on red now, I turn it off, then they turn off. And when I turn them back on, it remembers that they were on red last, and they go to automatically red. So you don't always have to go out there with the remote and change it to red, because when you first install the bulb, they go into the default mode, which I can kind of show you here by, let's see, I guess I can't flip this camera around, or I haven't learned yet. But if you look here, I have these lights in my room and they have the same type of controller. So if you turn them on defaultly, they're going to remember the color you had them on last, which was red. Now if I turn them off with the switch, they turn off, and this is what happens. This is what they default to, and this is what the bulbs in the car default to. They go into the RGB mode, which is called red, blue, green. They strobe between all the colors of the rainbow, and that's kind of a nuisance. But like I said, if you have them programmed, so I'm going to choose red, they'll go red and they will stay red, and then I can just hit off and it'll stay red. So now when I turn them on again, they come back to red. So on, off, they're red. They're always going to be red. So that's one thing that's kind of nice about the car, is that on initial install, they're going to go through that color cycle. But once you initialize a color on the remote, whatever color you want, that's what color they're going to stay. No matter how many times you power cycle them or whatever. Just know that if you remove the cable from your battery, next time you get in your car, those corner markers are going to be flashing all through the color cycles, which could cause a problem with the police or anybody else. So just be aware of that. Otherwise, they're awesome. I really do like them for $2. They're great quality and they are really nice. Don't have any issues with them with my switchbacks or anything like that, so that's cool. So in all, I rate them about a 3 out of 10. I know that's really low, but the remote that they sent is pretty tacky. The bottom wants to fall out just freely without actually having the spring compressed. It just will like slide right out. So I could lose this at any time. It doesn't actually lock in the way it's supposed to. This is supposed to be a spring that holds it, and then I would release the tension and pull it out. Well, I don't have to with this one. It just literally slides out. So that's kind of an inconvenience, but what can you expect for $2, I guess? So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like and a thumbs up. I will show you what they look like when I get outside and head to the gym. See you then. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, it's dark It's freezing out, but I'm going to show you this really quick before I go to work out. So here is what it looks like when it's on. Here's what I was talking about with the color change thing. So I go from the current red to green to blue or back to red, and that's set up on both sides. Here's the cool thing I was talking about. Here's the strobe effect. So we can keep this side strobing blue, and I'll go over to the other side and make that strobe red. Now we have the blue side strobing. It's not very easy to see, but this side's strobing blue, and this side's strobing red. Pretty cool, huh? So there's that. Just wanted to show you guys that little thing quick, but yeah, probably not a smart thing to do driving around, especially with police and stuff like that, but hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna go work out and I'll upload this shortly. Alright guys, here I am at the gym. Here's with the strobing effect on, kind of giving you that police character. Pretty cool if you ask me, for only $2. I think it's pretty sick. So let me know what you guys think, if it's cool or not, if you guys like it or not. Like I said, for only a couple bucks, I think it's worth it. I know it's really hard to see, but I think it's really cool. Let me know what you guys think. I like it.